quickly before the match begins. Arisu. Ladies and gentlemen, match is underway. Arisu-san going straight on offense. Vane-Chu already on the defensive. Arisu-san already got rid of most of the garbage on the board. 4 and 5 sweet movements there. Nice setup by Arisu-san. Arisu, one of our Japanese players, has participated in the Paddle League, a Japanese-ran Paddle the Pond tournament, and from what I've seen, Arisu has played a solid game throughout. 9 combo from Arisu-san. Vane-Chu already in some heavy predicaments early on. Watching the Swiss rounds, actually, Vane-Chu has had a bit of a difficult time taking on players such as Pawn and so on and so forth, but we have a good amount of competition today. In all honesty, this bracket is probably the most loaded bracket we've had as of yet. We have a lot of competitors here. Ty is one of them, who participates in both Battle Attack and Pound the Pawn. Also, speedrunner in his own right. Same thing with Foxy Man. Pawn is one of our overlooked players, always plays Battle Attack. Has a first time participating in our tournaments. Arisu and Tomono are from the Japanese from overseas. Troy, believe it or not, our Pound the Pawn champion, is actually participating in this tournament. So Troy has a slim chance. Troy has a slim chance of winning both titles here, but basically anything goes here. Anything goes in this tournament. So far, Vane-Chu is 1, Arisu 0. Oh, sorry, wrong scoreboard. There we go. So going into game 2 here. Arisu, Vane-Chu setting up for, ooh, good setup from Vane-Chu there. A 5. Ooh, but Arisu with some combo damage. Vane-Chu with some chain damage. How's this going to go along? Alright, Arisu's playing a little bit more defensive here. Both players are now playing the clear block game the fastest. Who can get this faster? Okay, 4 combo into clear there from Vane-Chu. Arisu has a lot of combo garbage on the top of his board here. Makes that clear into it. Is he going to capitalize on those block uses? Maybe so. Ooh, goes for 3. But cuts it short. Right now, just making some sort of match of some kind. 2, 3. Vane-Chu, though, retaliating very strong here. 2 and 3 from Vane-Chu. Same, likewise, for Arisu-san. 4 and 3 from Vane-Chu. Arisu with very little garbage. Same thing with Vane-Chu. Oh, combos. Both players are being bombarded here with a bunch of garbage on their board here. This is literally any person's game. Arisu almost at the very top of the screen, going for 4 combos, trying to get some clearance in. Absolutely, this event, this bracket so far is probably the most stacked bracket we had in a long time, in a good while. Essentially, anyone here is a strong, capable player. Anyone has the potential to win. Arisu, as mentioned before, has done a phenomenal job playing in the Japanese Paddle League. Troy, our Pound the Pawn champion, decided to participate in this tournament. We also have Vane-Chu, our returning champion. Surprisingly, believe it or not, we actually don't have Flying Turtle in this bracket, believe it or not. That would have been even more of a stacked bracket, but there's only so much powerhouse he can contain in one within 8 people. It's a shame that Flying Turtle couldn't participate this time around, but hey, it is what it is. We could see a change in titles here. As I mentioned before, Vane-Chu did struggle early on in Swiss rounds, but we'll see here. Vane-Chu, speaking of which, setting up a beautiful 3-chain with 4 combo. Arisu here on the defensive. Match is going on for 2.5 minutes so far. So, it can go as long as possible. I mean, have you seen the Japanese play? The Japanese play at level 10 Pound the Pawn. Their matches go over 10 minutes. All the time. I'm pretty sure the ruling is whoever can break the fastest. I'm pretty sure once it extends to a certain time period, not 10 minutes. Oh, Arisu, Vane-Chu might be in trouble. Ooh, Vane-Chu couldn't get that match with those blues, so Arisu gets that 1-1. As I said, even game. Vane-Chu going up for, is he going up for, oh, match it cut short at a 7. But it's very, very low on this board here. Arisu-san. Lining up the stars, lining up the blues. Gets that 6 combo with clear. Readjusting his board. Vane-Chu trying to get some clears in. Trying to readjust his board somehow. I don't know exactly what happened. Game froze for 3 seconds and Vainchu wins, I guess. Alright, John, please fix. As much as I like to say that, I don't think it's really going to do much anymore. It's a dead meme at this point. John, please fix. Vainchu with those frame-perfect timings with those chains here. 2-3. Decent offense, decent offense. Arisu already on the defensive, already in major trouble here. Oh, Arisu has that second tier to work with. Is he going to make anything out of it? Makes a 6 combo. Oh, matches those stars right on time. Keeping himself alive here. Vainchu. Good play from Vainchu. 4 combo with the garbage clear. A lot of combo garbage here. So essentially, these players always go for a massive chain. Ooh, hold up. Oh, hold on. That's for Vainchu there. 3-0. I mean, not 3-0. Excuse me. 3-1. Going into game 5 here. Vainchu needs 2 more. Arisu gotta make a good comeback of some kind. Managed to get 1 point on the board, but we'll see if that's gonna be enough. Arisu-san. Apparently it's late in Japan. It's about 5 in the morning their time, which that may have some sort of impact on Arisu's play here. Arisu would bombard it with some combo damage, but gets that cleared in. Quickly goes for another 4 combo. Ooh, 2. Good setup here. But doesn't move those purples in time. It's fine though, it's fine. Vainchu, Vainchu. Ooh, Vainchu's a bit of dire situation cleared, so it's light blues for the clear here. Arisu adjusting those greens to keep himself alive here. Originally, I think those were going to be cleared by themselves. So Mashu moves out of the way. 4 combo into clear there. Ooh, Vainchu's in a bit of a situation here. Matches the hearts, keep himself alive. Vainchu again for Arisu. Ooh, this might be a rough match for Arisu. Arisu's got to make a good comeback of some kind here. Both players in sync. Vainchu cuts it out of 5. Arisu cuts it off at a 6. Vainchu cuts it off at a 5. He's gonna adjust those. 9 combo from Vainchu here. Arisu with no garbage on his board. Ooh, gets him a bar with some combo damage from Vainchu, but Arisu has a lot of ammunition here to work with. Will he capitalize on that? Sure does, doing a lot of combos in those chains of his. Vainchu already on the defensive here. Right now, Vainchu's trying to throw some sort of offense over to Arisu. Ooh, this might be a stacked board here. Vainchu going up to 3rd tier, 2nd tier actually. Getting that clear in. Arisu-san. Ooh, Arisu takes that one. 4-2. Arisu's gonna keep fighting and fighting here. This might be an even game. We might go to game 9 here. It's only one. Only time will tell here. 4-2. Match point for Vainchu. Arisu-san still has a long way to go. Vainchu on the defensive. Arisu with almost no garbage to deal with here. Might throw some free punishment on this onto Vainchu here. Time will tell. We'll see here. Vainchu lining his board up for an 8 combo. Could have gone for 10, but decided to cut it short for an 8, trying to preserve some extra blocks here to give himself some more breathing room here. Going big doesn't exactly mean it's a good, it's a viable strategy in many situations. Here, is Vainchu gonna match those blues? Yes, he does. In time, he's got some stars on 2nd tier. Matches those in good timing here. Arisu with his board nearly on the very, very top. Vaichu has some room on second tier, but nothing to work with here. He's going to have to wait for those panels to pop so he can make some sort of combination there. Ooh, 9 combo with a 2-chain. Separate, though, not in conjunction here. Arisu-san. 2, 3, and 4 Ooh, hold up. I don't know exactly what happened, but Arisu took that one. Arisu, 4-3. Again, match point for Vaichu. This is close. This is only, what, the first game of top 8. It's this close. Arisu's not going to go down without a fight here. Vaichu right now is being dealt a lot more garbage than usual. Meanwhile, Arisu's easily taking care of that like it's nothing. As of right now, Arisu is basically on the advantage in terms of field presence and garbage ratio. But we'll see. Arisu expect that garbage to fall, draws a 5 combo into it, a 4 combo into it again. Arisu has a lot of ammunition here. I don't know if he will put that to use here. 3, 4, line goes up perfectly. Good offense with some garbage clear there. Ooh. Vaichu doesn't get it. Oh no, Vaichu couldn't get a match in. 4-4, match point, game 9. Game 9. Oh my god, this is close. As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if Vaichu loses, we are guaranteed a new champion. So this is very, very critical moment for Vaichu here. If this is match point for both, this is as close can get. We also like to let people know that even if Vaichu loses, that doesn't guarantee Arisu as champion. Whoever wins the entire tournament, basically is declared the champion. For those of wondering, yes, this is a single elimination match. However, we do have a 3rd place matchup. We do have a match for 3rd place, so we'll see how this is going to be working here. Vaichu with nothing on his board can throw Arisu here some free punishment. Ooh, this is as close can get. Holy crap. 4 combo into clear from Arisu. Arisu came to play. The Japanese do not mess around. They are strong and dedicated. Even if they're at a disadvantage, they will find a way to get themselves out of this scenario here. This is crazy. As I mentioned, if Vaichu... Generally, double eliminations do not happen in... Generally, double elimination would take too long. And generally, we also run Swiss rounds. So a lot of these people also, at some point, have played against each other in Swiss rounds. Swiss rounds are normally meant just to gauge, basically for proper seeding. To see how people gauge in a current, tournament setting. We could always just set it based on the rankings that we have implemented, but generally, we have a lot of new players participating that are unranked in both the Panel Attack leaderboard and our own separate ranking system that we implemented for tournament play. Oh, but Vaichu getting dealt with a lot of garbage. Arisu not enough though. Vaichu's not throwing enough garbage onto Arisu here. Arisu already on the offensive end. Oh, this can get rough for Vaichu. This can get rough. Ooh, gets that clearing. Both Arisu and Vaichu are being dealt with some damage here, but sadly, Vaichu's not throwing enough garbage. That's the problem right now. He's playing very safe, very defensively. This could be it, boys. This could be it, chat. Wait! Oh no! Oh no! Vaichu doesn't get it. Vaichu is eliminated from the tournament. This means we are guaranteed a new champion. We are guaranteed a new champion at the end of this. Vaichu 4, Arisu 5. This is nuts. This is insanity. Good gracious. Godlike comeback from Arisu. Congratulations to Arisu for doing such a wonderful game. Vaichu, our former champion now, is out of a title, but we'll have to grant that title to somebody else. But good game for both of them. That was intense. That was crazy. That was ridiculous even. Whew. That's the kind of action you expect to see here. All right. Next match is Foxy Man versus Tomono Tono-San, another Japanese player. Foxy Man participates in both our panel attack, panel Nippon, and currently competes in the Tetris Attack speedrunning competition from Puzzle General. So my man Foxy has been working hard in every sort of aspect of this game, whether it be an offline program, speedruns, PvP, PvE. This man does everything. So I'm gonna expect Foxy Man and Tomono to go at it. So no matter what happens today, we are guaranteed a new champion. Arisu moves on to semifinals. Whoever wins against Foxy Man and Tomono takes on Arisu. This is ridiculous. First round of the game, and we are guaranteed a new champion. All right, I think both players are setting up right now. Only give them time. Tomono's on the board, Foxy Man's on the board. We'll see what happens. All right, Tomono's on the left, Foxy Man is on the right. All right, gentlemen, whenever you guys are ready, go for it. I gotta readjust this, like always.
Oh, man!
Tomono going strong. He's on that Scyther. Foxy Man is on Paper Luigi. That doesn't really matter in terms of appearances, but still, this can go crazy. 9 combo from Tomono here.
Go, go, go!
Foxy on the very bottom of the board gets some combo damage being retaliated to, but we'll see here. 4 combo to clear from Tomono. Another 4.
Go, go, go! Oh yeah.
Ooh, Tomono couldn't get those reds out of the way. That's gonna go for Foxy Man. Hold on. Whoop. That should do it. 1-0. So far, so good. So far, as right now is anyone's game. Who knows? Tomono could go for reverse comeback. That's gonna be our shtick this tournament, maybe. Reverse comeback's the game. But who knows, really? Ooh, Foxy Man already on the defensive. Tomono has his panels all over the place, but ooh, gets that 4, keep himself alive. But does he have any matches of any kind? Matches those blues, matches with red. Does he have any match? He doesn't have. He could actually match those. He could have matched those purples. Actually, now that I've looked at it, he could have matched those purples, but I don't think Tomono saw that combination. So he spammed that 1 block to signify to the opponent he has lost. It's a shame to see, but it is what it is. Tomono going high up. Tomono so far should make a match of some kind. For some offense, only a 3 chain, but he's going pretty high up right now. Foxy Man is still a little bit low.
I'm going to win.
Going through some offense right now. Tomono on that Mewtwo. Mewtwo's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mewtwo. That is not a joke. That's fact, actually. Common sense. Happy birthday, Mewtwo. 5 combo in the clear from Tomono. Foxy stars in the clear here. Ooh. Tomono with a 4. Gonna use some of that shake time. Keep yourself alive here.
I'm going to win.
3 with a match here. You're gonna throw some offense onto Foxy Man. Foxy Man with very few panels to work with. To have those greens lined up just in time. Except blue for no reason.
I'm going to win.
Ooh. If I was Foxy, I'd raise my board. Oh, there we go. 6 combo into clear here.
I'm going to win.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. 3-0. Tomono's gonna make a comeback of some kind. Tomono right now is getting swept by Foxy Man. Let's see here. Tomono going for 4. Going for 5. 6. Alright. Gets that accidental match in. Stops it at a 6 with some combos. Foxy Man, though. Ooh. Foxy Man, as I mentioned, has been hitting the grind. Ooh. Let's see here. Tomono's gonna let those whites sit in there. Those blue, light blues sit in spot. 4 chain into clear there, so he's gonna extend this chain a little bit further. While getting some board presence. Ooh. Ooh, this is rough. This is rough. This is rough. Alright, matches those yellows in place. Alright, good stuff from Tomono. Keeping himself alive here. He has that yellow. He has that yellow. Did move the yellow. It was stuck on that extra row, which he really didn't need at that moment. It is 4-0 match point for Foxy Man. This could be a clean sweep here. Ooh, bombardment of combos from Foxy Man. Tomono, same thing with Gar. This is even. So far, so good from both players here. Tomono's going light on damage right here. He's relying on combo damage to do a trick. Foxy Man, with almost no panels to work with, matches those light blues. He has very few panels to work with and a lot more garbage to know what to do with. He has a lot of room in second tier. He's going to go up there? Maybe so, yeah. He's adjusting his board to go into second tier. Ooh, matches those hearts right in time. Goes to that 5 combo. Ooh. Foxy Man. Trying to give himself some room here, going for some strong offense. 7 chain, good offense. He has a lot more combo damage to deal with from Tomono here. Tomono. Matching the blues to be clear here. He's going to readjust his board like so. Foxy Man with almost no garbage on his board to deal with. Going to throw complete punishment on to Foxy Man. Well, Foxy on to Tomono. Another 3 from Foxy. Foxy! Ooh, he's gonna readjust his board. He's waiting for the count. He's waiting for the chain. He's waiting. 7 chains from Tomono. But Foxy read his board and just waited. Ooh, good timing from there. 2-3 chains. It's gonna count. That is it, boys. Oh, goodness gracious. Did I tap it twice? Oops, I didn't mean to tap it twice. 5-0 on the side of Foxy Man. It is a clean sweep. Tomono is eliminated from the tournament. Foxy Man moves on to take on Arisu in the semifinals. Next match up in the tournament, I'm going to let these people know real quick. It is going to be Pun versus GCT. Let me let these guys. Next match up is Pun versus GCT. GCT already is like, oh boy, here I go killing myself. He ain't confident. Tomono-san, good plays from Tomono. He does good offense, but Foxy Man warmed up, fresh, like I wouldn't say fresh, but just like more aware of the game, more like he's been playing a lot. So cool that we have Japanese players in the bracket. It is amazing. It is awesome to see that we have Japanese players in brackets. We originally wanted to have, I believe at one point we wanted to have Takuto-san participate, but he couldn't get to it last time. Alright, here we go. Pon versus GCT. Pon is on right, GCT is on left. Opposite way. Alright. Boys, whenever you are ready, you are free to go. Pon, GCT, whenever you guys are ready, go for it.
Who's the best? Who's the best? Pika! Pika!
Alright, both players here. Pon, one of our overlooked players. GCT, one of our players from the European League. Well, or lack of a European League. There's not really much competition going on in the across the pond. But whatever competition there is, it is strong competition, I can guarantee that. GCT, mostly known as the guy who makes the funny edits, the funny mods for this game. Believe it or not, can actually play. He has some skill here. GCT going strong as some offense here.
Who's the best?
Pawn with 4 combo. Ooh, he's got those red. He's got the hearts in the match. There we go.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Ooh, 9 combo from GCT here. Matches those yellows here. GCT going for the Pokemon Puzzle League panels, whereas Pawn is going for traditional. It's the beauty of mods, ladies and gentlemen. People can literally pick any panels they want to show off their creativity, which is nice. Generally, a lot of these players always have like a set character that they always play with.
Don't give up.
Whether it's the official characters or some fan-made
Don't give up.
character that they just enjoy playing
Don't
as.
give up.
Obviously, GCT making his own will most likely pick his own from his perspective. No doubt he's probably playing as Big E, Big E Smalls, or probably his newly created Wario, but we'll see here.
Who's the best?
Pawn is going to have to deal with some heavy combo damage here. Has a lot of ammunition, but GCT doesn't really counteract that. So it's going to be 1-0. Truly classic here. GCT having to deal with some combo damage. Pawn having to deal with chain garbage. Ooh, gets those blues lined up perfectly. Get the greens for 4. 5! Good timing from Pawn there. Oh, okay. Gets that 2 chain, but doesn't quite lining up to the garbage here. That's fine. Whatever offense is whatever offense. Generally, a 2 chain isn't exactly a good thing to throw to the opponent, but GCT put some dirt on the board here. Pawn lining this up. GCT, ooh, matches those blues right on time before the shake time ran out. GCT with a lot of ammunition here. Let's see if he can get going something. Messes up on that input, doesn't quite get that in. Pawn 2, GCT 0. The Japanese players normally play the standard Panel Pawn on Nintendo Switch, as well as their own Japanese ran community game, Panel Pawn Modoki, which does include online play, but it has to do, it has a heavy amount of, from what I double checked, a lot of like server IP messing around with, where it's not like a matchmaking system already implemented, if that makes any sense. And generally, our server is on the middle of the United States, so a lot of Japanese players sometimes have issues with lag of some sort, but hey, we can always do some more international competition here. A lot of Japanese players are coming back to our scene here to test their skills here. I like to say that a lot of the Japanese players really do have a great sense of skill and a great sense of play. 4-0 for Pawn. This might be a clean sweep here. GCT getting nothing on the board here. This might be a clean sweep. Match point for Pawn. Pawn matching those up perfectly. Both players do an equal amount of garbage here. Let's see. How's he going to react? Pawn lining up those hearts. Full combo into clear there. Oh, little stutter. Is that going to affect us? Pawn lining those up perfectly. GCT fighting with whatever he's at. Like I said, it's match point. GCT has been struggling as of late, but he's not just throwing in the towel. He's giving it everything he's got. He's fighting with what he knows and what he's got. Ooh. Match right there. Line him up. Flying the board. Ooh. Matches with yellow into clear, keeping himself alive here. GCT fighting on pure instinct alone here. Matches those yellows. He has a lot of panels to work with. GCT with a lot of ammunition on his board. 4 combos to clear here. Pawn running very few on blocks here, but a lot more garbage. Whereas GCT is completely on the opposite end here. Oh no, GCT doesn't make that match, and 5-0 on the side of Pawn. GCT is eliminated. GCT had a really good run. He's a really skilled player. I can give him that. But Pond is very overlooked. He can play. Pond can play. It's been a while since we've seen him play, but he can play. Okay, let me reset the board here. Alright, next match up is Ty. Next match is Ty versus Troy. Believe it or not, Troy, our Panel to Pawn champion, has chosen to participate in the Panel Attack Tournament. As I mentioned, there is a slim chance I'll be getting these matches uploaded to YouTube. The answer is yes. After this ends, I will make a post. I will render the video and I will post it. It's going to be on a separate channel that I've created. This separate channel is mainly for stream archives, so people can always watch my streams after the initial 14-day period. But I'll make a link about it, I'll post it, and I'll let you guys know. We also have January's tournament posted in that channel as well, so I'll go ahead and let you guys know. But for now, Ty versus Troy, the next top 8 match. Whoever wins this match goes up against Pon in semifinals. Whoever loses is eliminated. Afterwards, it's going to be the top 4 players, and whoever loses in semifinals goes on to the 3rd place match. So, Ty versus Troy, whenever you guys are ready, go for it. Yeah, are they gonna go? Oh, there they go. Here we are. This is gonna be a run back. These players have played both against each other in Panel to Pawn, but as I mentioned before, this is Panel Attack. The system works a little bit differently than before, so hopefully Troy has to deal with that. Troy, as I mentioned, our Panel Attack champion, Panel to Pawn champion, I mean, sorry, is skilled in that game, but as mentioned before, Panel Attack is a completely different beast. Let's see if Troy can tame that beast, shall we say. So far, both players are very even.
Who's the best? Who's the best?
Troy having 2 massive pillars on each end. Is he gonna? He doesn't lower those pillars. Oh no, gracious! 1-0 so far. If I were Troy, I'd plan out my board right now. I'd even it out. Ty with a simple 3. Troy throwing some 4 combos right there, trying to get some sort of match going here. Both players taking it slow. 4 combo to clear for Troy here. Gets another 3 in. If I were Troy, I'd raise my board just a little bit, just give him some more breathing room here. But Ty, oh. Ty is a little bit on the defensive side here. 4 combo into clear here.
No problem.
Ty gets that 5.
No problem.
Ooh.
No problem.
Troy using those blues. Troy has a very few little room to work with. His panels are kind of skewed, but ooh. Natural's blues 3 chain into clear if he's gonna extend his chain just a little bit more here. I would cut it off at this point, cut it off at a 5 to throw some offense to Ty here. But Ty, already expecting that reads his board, is already well prepared.
No problem.
Ooh, gets those hearts matched before they fall to the ground. If those hearts fell to the ground, that would have counted as a 6 combo 2 chain into clear there. Instead of a 3 chain follow-up.
No problem. Yeah.
Trying to deal with some combo damage here. As I mentioned before, Panel to Pawn has the slowdown mechanic. I wouldn't really say it's a mechanic, more it's kind of like a hindrance based on the Super Famicom's software. Essentially, the game slows down to like a crawl around 30 to 15 frames when there's essentially too much going on here. But that doesn't seem to be the case in Panel Attack. The Panel Attack, no matter how intense it gets, the matches always runs at a smooth 60. So that's kind of an upside, or rather downside, depending on some players. A lot of players who play the original always see it as sort of a downside, the fact that there is no slowdown. But it's open to, it's basically a subjective point in discussions here. Meanwhile, Troy has no garbage to deal with. He's going to throw Ty here some free punishment. Not quite, just getting some clears in. Troy playing very low. Very low. This is something he normally does in Pound the Pond, but you see that skills translate. Ooh! Troy doesn't get that match in. But Troy gets the match and Ty doesn't. 2-1, so Troy's fighting back here. So it isn't a complete sweep like we've seen the past 2 matches. Will it go 5-4? Who knows?
Control your inner nature.
Ty here channeling his inner infinite chain.
Control your inner nature. Control your inner nature.
Ty trying to make a match of some kind. Lines up those hearts right on time. Good position for Ty here. Troy.
You've had it.
Get rid of some of the garbage here. Goes for 2, goes for 3. But doesn't quite line those up because he gets that clear, which doesn't give him enough time to make the match as he wanted. Right now, Troy's playing very safe, actually. He's throwing very little garbage onto Ty here.
You've had it. Control
That combo into clear from Ty here. Troy. It's only a matter of who can throw a good amount of offense here in these initial rounds. Ooh, Troy made a move there. I don't think he intended to do that. Ooh, good match from Troy. Matches with purples into a 3-chain. He's going to extend his, actually. Hopefully still having a good amount of garbage, so extend the chain right now.
Control your inner nature.
Troy makes that 6. Was close to losing, but makes that 6 combo to keep himself alive here.
Control your inner nature.
Good timing. This is going to be rough. Ooh, this is going to be rough for both players. Ooh, Troy going up to 2nd tier. Keeping himself alive by going up to 2nd tier. Very interesting play from Troy here. Ty, though, trying to flatten his board a little bit, trying to give himself some decent amount of panels to work with. Having too many panels is, I wouldn't say a bad thing, but if you don't know how to counteract with that, if you don't know how to make massive plays with the amount of panels that you have, it's going to be rough. So, each player has their desired number of panels they want to have on their board at all times. Some players like to have a good amount, just so they can throw a good, strong offense. Some players like to play on the very low side, play extremely defensive, but we'll see how this goes down. Troy, ooh, Troy doesn't match those blues in time. The board was going too fast for him to notice here, so it's basically 3-1.
Work harder, young one. We're not beat yet,
Combo
one.
from Troy into clear.
We're not beat yet. Work harder, young one. We're not beat yet, one.
Oh,
We're not beat yet, one. Work harder, young one. We're not beat yet.
ooh. Troy with very few
We're not
panels
yet,
to work
son.
with on his board here.
We're not
Clear
beat
in
yet,
for
one.
match with blues in place. Ty gonna match
We're
with
not beat yet.
greens and blues in place as well.
Work harder,
Ooh,
young
interesting
one.
A combo there. Alright, decent 3. Doing some offense from Troy.
We're
board
not
here.
beat yet, one. Work harder, young one. We're not beat yet.
Ooh, Troy, Ty doesn't make any matchups of any kind, so that's gonna be 3-2. So game 6 here.
Work harder, young one.
So far, Ty has the advantage, but again, it's anyone's
Work
game here.
harder, young one. We're not beat yet.
Troy
We're
already
not beat
bombarded
yet.
with some garbage to deal with here. Ooh, Ty's
We're
already on
not
the
beat
defensive
yet.
already.
We're not beat yet.
This is an interesting twist here. Ty, Foxy Man,
We're not
Ty,
beat
Foxy
yet,
Man,
one.
Troy, and another competitor, Gems, are the only 4 competitors to participate
We're not
in both
yet,
leagues,
one.
in both Panel Attack and Panel the
We're
Bond.
not beat yet.
So, as I mentioned before, their skills translate very well. But again, each game has its own distinct feature. Ooh, Ty might be in trouble here. Ty is in trouble. 3-3, it's even. Game 7. Game 7 here. Ooh, I think Troy's might be coming back here. Troy might have what it takes necessary to win here. As I mentioned before, Troy has that possibility of becoming dual champion. It's very, very rare, but it might happen. If that's the case, Troy is a massive target in the community, considering both everyone's going to take one belt or one title or the other, or in some cases both. We'll see. Troy, with a few panels to work with, doesn't raise his stack, but instead keeps it very on the down low. For combo, ooh, Troy has some combo down. Ooh, look at that match with the stars. 2 chain as it was descending down into clear there. Good move from Troy. I don't know if he expected to do that, but it was sweet to look at. Ooh, good move from Troy. Ooh, trying to match those greens for the 7 chain, but it's fine. He got enough garbage to deal with. Meanwhile, time. We have to board here. Troy, ooh, good setup there. Ooh, good movement from the stars. 7 chain already. Ty is playing extremely defensive. Troy, as of right now, is going very aggressive in these later games. I think that's kind of what Troy really needs to do. Just go a little bit more aggro on Ty here. Ty just can't handle it. Troy, ooh, Troy channeling his inner cell, as he likes to dub it. His words, not mine. Match point for Troy, game 8. 4 chain from Ty as a good starter. Only a 3 chain from Troy so far, so that is what he dubs it. Yes, sir. Troy dubs it. Troy sees the competition as more of a Dragon Ball Z style, which, I mean, to your imagination. 4 combo into clear there. Oh, matches those purples. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he meant to time those. He's currently waiting. He's waiting for Troy's offense. Times it perfectly. Troy here goes for another 4. Doesn't have any garbage to work with. Okay, Troy's planning his board, trying to see what match he can make. 4 combo into clear. Ooh, good timing from Troy. Makes that 5 count at the chain. Follow up, extending that chain of his. Ty, unfortunately, isn't doing much offense to counteract the amount of... Oh, never mind. 5 chain from Ty. Oh, this is about to be the end yet. We could go to game 9 here. Ooh. Ty here. Troy. Ooh. Ty's very... Oh, matches those blues before they drop. Good move on Ty. Troy, unfortunately, has a lot more panels than he would like to know what to do with. He's very high up on his board. That is not his good spot right there. 4-4, game 9, match game for both. Whoever wins moves on to semifinals. Whoever loses is eliminated. This is as close can get. This is ridiculous.
Don't give up.
Alright.
Don't give up.
5 combo from Ty here onto Troy. 4 chain from Troy onto Ty.
Don't give up. Who's the best?
I think Troy's gonna go aggro here. 7 chain. Is he gonna extend it? I think Ty is waiting for it. Ty is waiting his board. Goes for 5. Times it perfectly. Another 5 into the garbage from Troy. Ooh. Both players are aware of their stats. What? No way! No way! Troy did not make that match. 5-4 on the side of Ty. Good game. Good lord. That eliminates Troy. Troy is out. The dual championship dream is not happening tonight, boys. It ain't happening tonight. It maybe next time. But good games on both these players. Good games. Good job on both players. So, we are now moving on to semifinals. Venchu, Tomono, GCT, and Troy. I want to thank you guys so much for participating in today's tournament. It was a lot of fun. It was a good amount of... this was great to watch. This was just amazing from both players. Where is my information? What the devil is going on in the tournament round? Ty stays alive here. Yes, sirree. Ty stays alive. We are now going to be moving on to semifinals here. Excuse me, my voice died a little bit there. Alright, let me adjust something real quick, chat. Okay, awesome. Oh god, I didn't adjust that, did I not? Alright, for semifinals, we have Arisu versus Foxy Man. Let me go ahead and let them know in the chat real quickly. Let me go ahead and let them know. Next match. Arisu, our Japanese player, versus Foxy Man. Whoever wins in this match moves on to the finals. Whoever loses moves on to the third place match. Winner moves to finals. Loser moves to the third place match. So in a sense, it is somewhat double elimination, but only on top 4, unfortunately. Whew, that is ridiculous to say. That is ridiculous. Let me just reset the board here. Real quick, chat. Alright. Oh, Arisu and Foxy Man are starting. They're starting. Alright, Arisu is on the left. Foxy Man is on the right. Joy did extremely well. That's the problem with this stacked board. It's literally anyone can win it. It is like that stacked of a board. I honestly thought, like, part of me was like, okay, Joy might have a chance to be dual champion, but Arisu pulled off a fantastic performance in the Japanese Pedal League, which was the Japanese Pedal Pump competition they had a while back. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was watching that tournament, the Japanese tournament that Kuri-chan hosted back in January 31st. And basically, I looked at it and I was like, well, this is the closest thing we're going to get to Evo Japan. We don't have Evo Japan this year, so that's the closest thing we're going to get to it here. So far, Arisu is already on the very top. Foxy Man playing very well here. As mentioned before, whoever wins is guaranteed champion here, as Vengchu is already eliminated, so new champion is already on the rise here.
Oh yeah.
Arisu doesn't get that match in time. That's going to go on to Foxy Man. 1-0 so far. Arisu's already playing on the defensive here. Foxy Man already has a good amount of advantage. Ooh, but gets that going. 2-0. Alright, here we go. Could be the nerves, could be his tired hands here. But Arisu, as I mentioned before, it is late in Japan. Well, technically morning time in Japan. So right now the time for the Japanese for these tournaments is actually very rough. But at the same time, this is good timing. It's the middle of the afternoon in America. And a lot of our players are American based. So the fact that we have Japanese players participating is just a shock to me. So I'm like, wait a minute, don't you guys have a different time period than us? Are you sure you're able to participate? You know, I want you guys at your best. The only time we can ever offer them at their best is whenever we play at their greatest. Arisu going for a 10 chain right off the bat. Ooh, going very strong here. Foxy's gonna have a lot of work to do here to clear that 10 chain from Arisu-san. Like I said, both as of right now, nerves are getting to the players. They're getting a little bit shaky. Like I said, they did have to play Swiss rounds earlier just to test their skill, just to give them some sort of warm-up here. Here we go. Ooh, Foxy, ooh, gets those greens matched up. What is that setup? You see that? That 7 combo? It's just a straight old fancy line. Just one straight up line. That is incredible. I haven't seen that in a minute. Wow. That counts as a combo? One straight up line? That is kind of impossible to set up because, like, trying to get a 6 combo on a straight line is, like, impossible. But a 7, good timing from Foxy Man there. I don't know if this guy might throw off Arisu off a little bit. Ooh, but Foxy Man has that pillar on his left side and maybe his right side. He's going to have to even his board a little bit. He gets that 4 and keeps himself alive here. Gets that another 4 in. Ooh, but Foxy is aware of his board. Arisu at the very, very top doesn't see any garbage on his board. Is he going to go for big here? Ooh, 5. Sets up a 6. 7. 8. Alright, throws a massive 8 chain onto Foxy here. Foxy going to the second tier. Keeping himself alive on that. If he stayed on first, he would have lost here. Ooh. Ooh, this is intense. Both players are dealing with a massive amount of garbage here. Match has already gone 3 minutes in. This is currently game 3, 3 minutes long. As I said, the Japanese have a good habit of extending the games to ridiculous periods of time, especially on these higher speeds. So right now, it's basically an endurance run. Once we get past the 3-minute mark, right now, it's basically an endurance run to see if Foxy can last. Because many American players do not go past even 5 minutes at level 10. Especially at their skill levels that they are right now. A lot of Diamond or Master players can go up to 5 or maybe 7 minutes. Ooh, Arisu going to second tier here. Keeping himself alive here, like so. Foxy Man's gonna flatten his board, matches with screen some time. 3.5 minutes into game. As I mentioned, right now it's basically an endurance run for Foxy Man. This is Arisu's, yep! As I mentioned, this is Arisu's prime area to be past the 2-minute mark. As I mentioned before, the Japanese players may not throw, they throw different offense in a lot of these games. And generally, they go like massive combos most of the time. And generally, they have a solid defense. It doesn't go too defensive where they put too much defense on a certain field, but they know how to extend their time. As I mentioned, they go at level 10 for like ridiculous periods of time. So right now, Foxy is gonna have to do a very, very strong job trying to throw some offense onto Arisu. But once we hit the 3-minute mark again, it's going to be a survival test for Foxy Man here. Foxy, but very few panels on his board to deal with. This right now is a very solid matchup. A strong defense versus a strong offense. But it's going to come to a point where survival is basically the fittest here. From Arisu. Ooh, good timing from Arisu. Now, nice 2-chain, but has a lot of combo damage to deal with. Foxy, with almost no panels to work with here, has to rely on... Ooh, he's going to go for that 6-chain, 6-combo setup. That might be a little risque, but Foxy makes the best out of it. 6 combo here. Ooh, matches with blues right on time. Minute 30. Arisu 4 combo into clear here. As I mentioned before, ooh, Foxy going for the 5 chain into Arisu here. 2 minutes into the match right now. Ooh, Foxy Man has some room on second tier. We're noticing some frame delay. Roll back. Roll back. Alright. Ooh. Cuts his chain short. Throws some combo damage. Arisu and Foxy Man reaching the near top of the screen here. Foxy Man lining up his board here. Ooh, this might be rough. Oh, matches with purples in time, keeping himself alive. Foxy playing very dangerous on the very low pattern here. Arisu running out of panels to work with, matches with greens right in time. But doesn't move those blues out of the way. That's going to be 1-3. We're going on to game 5 here. So far, it's still anyone's game. Arisu managed to do a good job throwing off, as I mentioned before, Foxy. As I mentioned before, Arisu's best hope here to win is to extend the game for a long period amount of time to basically wear Foxy down. That's basically his strategy right now. Yeah, Foxy's barely hanging in there. He's getting worn out from the extended periods of time here. But Foxy's trying to retaliate that strategy by just going strong offense very early on here. Ooh, that was actually a quick game, quick kill from Arisu there. 2-3, game 6.
Playtime is over, baby. Oh, poor baby. Playtime is over. Playtime is over.
Ooh,
Playtime is over. Oh, poor baby.
Foxy Man. Ooh, there is a match on second tier. I don't know if he'll notice that though. At least he's gonna break down the garbage to combine tiers here. That's what it's looking like to me. Oh no, never mind. Notices the match up there. Goes up to second tier and makes that match in.
Playtime is over, baby. Playtime is
4
over.
chains from Foxy here.
Oh, poor baby. Playtime
Foxy
is over.
winning the championship here is going to give him a mass confidence boost heading into the Tetris Attack speedrun tournament that he is currently also participating in. Imagine him being a PvP champion and having to play in a PvE setting. Very interesting. As I mentioned before, playing against the computer is a lot different than playing against a human being. Because with RNG manipulation and tactics and just smart planning, you can easily destroy the AI in a matter of seconds. Ooh. Arisu doesn't make that match in. 4-2 match point for Foxy Man. Arisu keeping it simple. Ooh. Foxy Man's going heavy. 8 chain right off the bat. Arisu 6 combo into clear here, expecting that garbage from Foxy here. Ooh, Foxy's almost in danger here. One minute into this matchup. 4. Ooh, Arisu has a... Ooh, Arisu makes that chain here. Ooh. Foxy has second tier that he's got to get rid of. He's going to make some sort of combination there. He's going to match up Foxy time. Ooh, make a 7 out of him. Good call from Foxy. Arisu, though, keeping himself alive. Oh, Foxy Man has no match of any kind. Foxy Man got locked out. 3-4. We're moving on to game. Oops, sorry, excuse me. There we go. Fix the board here. Game 8. Ooh, this is going to be another even game. Another 5-4 on someone's board here. Oh my God, Richard, you're so loud. Block up there. Damn straight. Ooh. I think Arisu is noticing the attack style of Foxy Man is retaliating, but there's a strong defense. There's a strong offense. Ooh, almost about to lose the game real quickly. Almost losing that quick kill, but one of the second tier. Arisu keeping himself alive here. Making that match hard into clear there. As you can see here, the difference in size boards is that Arisu has a high board, whereas Foxy Man has a low board, has a lot of combo damage, with a lot of panel potential. Matches those. Ooh. 2 chains to clear from Arisu here. Ooh, good timing from Arisu again. 6 combo into clear. His defense is very, very interesting. I wouldn't say it's by no means it's stagnant. Ooh, oh no. Oh no. Oh, matches with blue. He's gonna match those shock panels. Okay, matches with shock panels. The first time we're seeing shock panels in the game. It makes no sense considering we've had a 3.5 minute match and we haven't seen shock panels at all. But Foxy Man gonna use him to his advantage somehow, some way to throw off the offense of Arisu here. Hopefully that is the case here. If Foxy Man going second tier, keeping himself alive. Another 4 combo from Arisu. Another 4 from Arisu. Ooh, 5. That's gonna be dangerous. 5 and 6. Good timing from Foxy Man. Ooh, moves that white light blue out of the way. Keep himself alive. Good timing from another 6. These players are throwing a lot of combos within their chain. It's a good strategy to do this juncture right here. 4. Make it clear for Arisu. Ooh, Arisu readjusting the panels on second tier. Matching the blues on top of each other. If that last row of garbage there is light blue, then we'll see. Not quite, but Arisu had a good idea going forward. Nope, that's it. That's the game. 5-3. Our Foxy Man wins. Arisu moves on to the 3rd place match. Let me go ahead and put that tally up on the scoreboard. Foxy Man is moving on to the finals. Ooh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. Foxy Man and Arisu, 2 new competitors for this tournament, are in top 4. This is crazy. The only person to enter this tournament in top 4 that's not a new competitor is Tai. Everyone else is a new competitor. Arisu, Foxy Man, Troy. Everyone else has already, everyone else has already participated before. But this is the time where they haven't. Let me readjust the board here. Okay, the next semifinal match is Pawn versus Tai. Now these two guys have gone somewhat back and forth. Next match, like I said before, is Pawn versus Tai. So whenever these two are ready, they can go at it. Are they on the game board? No, not quite. Not quite. Whew, that was intense. Are they on board? No, they're not yet. Not yet. Anyway. That was a nail biter. Damn straight. It was close for both. Excuse the chair. Okay, I see Pine is on the board. Tai needs to be on the board as well, and then we can go on. So, as I mentioned before, whoever wins this match will go on against Foxy Man for the finals. Whoever loses goes on to the 3rd place match against Arisu. Alright, they're starting. No, wrong match. Oh my god, the board moves so fast. There we go. Alright, Pawn is on the left again. Tai is on the right. So let me go ahead and readjust. Oh my god, did this break? There we go. Sorry about the chat. Display just didn't work for 3 seconds. My apologies. Ooh, Tai throwing a bunch of combo offense to Pawn here. Trying to get some chains going. Has a lot of room in second tier, but he's been doing anything about it. Doesn't make a match of any kind. Tai wins that. There we go. 1-0. I see Tai here picking the anime girls here, and Pawn with a big old hammer of Xanados, not Xanos. He's gonna adjust it to a 5 combo. Good move from Pawn here. 3 and 4, and a 5. Gonna extend that chain of his. throw some heavy offense. Alright, good stuff from Pawn. Cool. Pawn adjusting those blues on his side. Ty with a lot of panels on his board, has a lot of ammunition to go. We'll see if he can actually put that to any sort of use here. Four from Pawn here. Ooh, this is as close as close can get. Another 4. Pawn is getting rid of all the garbage that Ty is throwing at him. Ty is at the very top of the board here. For game 2, this is kind of close. Five combo from Pawn into clear here. Ty is still on the very edge here. Has 2 pillars on the left and right side of his board. He's gonna have to flatten those out if he needs some room here. Okay, waits for the garbage to drop and makes that clear there. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Game froze for like 3 seconds and Ty wins it 2-0. As mentioned before, whoever loses takes on Arisu in the semifinal, in the 3rd place match. Whoever wins goes on to take on Foxy Man in the finals. Pawn versus Foxy Man is a matchup I don't think I've seen in Swiss rounds. Ty versus Foxy Man they're just 2 competitors who just play against each other. They know each other front or back. It's like a sort of rivalry thing going on between those 2. You add Troy into the mix, that's like a 3-way rivalry. They're all trying to compete in the set here. Pawn takes 1, so Pawn isn't going down without a fight here. 1-2, game 4. Music has gotten more foreboding, I don't know why. Gotta love the community, you gotta love the community mods in this game. There's a good variety for basically any kind of player here. Oh, it's going ham right now. A combo from Pawn, 4 combo from Pawn, into clear here. Pawn with almost no garbage to deal with is going to put some free punishment onto Ty here. If I were Ty, I'd cut whatever I have short. Does so. Only a 3 combo. So right now, Ty isn't throwing as much offense as I like to hope he would. Basically, right now, Pawn is in the driver's seat in terms of offense, in terms of the game structure. But we'll see how that goes. Ooh, good setup from Pawn there. Matching goes, okay. Oh. Pawn. 4 combo. Ty here on his side. Ooh. Has a lot of panels to work with, but can't make a match of any kind or can't throw a strong offense. He's right now just doing some sort of clears, but... Ooh. There we go. Good setup, good setup. Another 2. He's gonna match. Okay, matches the hearts. Alright, gets rid of that. Okay, good, good, good. Get some garbage out of his way. Has now a flattened board. Matches those. Ooh, good setup from Ty. Times 4 chain into clear there, extending it. But cuts it short just to go Pawn some offense here. Pawn already in danger. Ooh, Ty doesn't quite make a match in there. It's 2-2, game 5. It's evened out, so it's still anyone's game here. As I mentioned before, Pawn had the initial beginning round set up so far, but Oh, that was a quick kill from Pawn. That was a quick kill from Pawn. Ooh, Tai couldn't do anything on that moment. He was just overwhelmed immediately. Right now, game 6. Pawn is Tai's already in danger. If he did make a move there, he probably would have already lost to a quick kill from Pawn. Immediately. Pawn with very few panels to work with on his board here. Tai really struggling. Tai really struggling. 7 combo into clear, keeping himself alive here. Pawn readjusting his board here. After this matchup, we will have the 3rd place match to determine 3rd place overall, and then after that will be the finals. As mentioned before, whoever wins the finals will be champion. As mentioned before, Bang Chu could not make it into top 4, therefore we are guaranteed a new champion. If Pawn wins, we are guaranteed a new champion from a new entrant. Someone who just showed up for the first time in the tournament is automatically granted champion. It's ridiculous. But with the stacked card that we have, it's no surprise. But if Tai wins, Tai gets to clean the board. Tai's been 2nd ranked overall in both Panel Attack and Panel the Pawn, so his time for the championship is very imminent with his skill level here. So both players have been participating here. I know that Pawn plays several games against a lot of players who aren't in the Discord, but do participate from the sidelines, like Saiza, Nanakoko, and some other players listed in that category as well. Tai, similar to Foxy Man, participates in almost everything. He's part of our Pound the Pawn League, our Pound Attack League, and also participates in speedrun tournaments hosted by Puzzle General. He does everything. So seeing Tai versus Foxy Man for finals is just a bittersweet rivalry story. But if not, then it is what it is, you know. We're not going to credit anyone out. It's still anyone's game. Oh, but Tai doesn't make a match there. Match point for Pawn. This is match point. Tai is in a very strong, difficult situation here. It's about as rough as it can get for Tai here. Trying to make a match of some kind. Ooh, that's a very stiff board here. Tai is gonna make a match of some kind. Matches those blues, keep himself alive. That was way too close for comfort there. Way too close. That's very scary. Tai's in a very precarious position here. He's gonna match those stars. Alright, matches those stars right in time, keeping himself alive. Is he gonna make any match of any kind right now? Okay, matches those blues, keeping himself alive. This is very tense for Tai. Tai has a lot riding on this play here. Pawn just needs one more win to close this out. Tai retaliates with a 6 chain of his own. Pawn retaliating with a 5 combo and another 5 combo. Ooh. But Tai has very few panels to work with on his board here. Good timing from Tai. Doesn't get the match. Doesn't move the blues out of the right side pillar. That is going to be 5-2 for Tai. Tai moves on to 3rd place against Arisu, whereas Pawn moves on to finals. Let me go ahead and update the tally for you guys. 5-2. Is that what it is, chat? Confirm with me. Yes, it is. Okay, now let me go and let these people know. Now we're gonna move on to 3rd place match, and if you haven't seen enough Tai, guess what? You get to see more Tai. Tai already, after losing his game, has to go immediately with Arisu for 3rd place here. Sucks, but it is what it is. Good lord. Let me go ahead and update the stuff here real quick. There we go. All right. Arisu versus Tai for 3rd place. Let me actually reset the board real quick. Are they in game right now or not? Whew, these, like I said, this stacked bracket, it's like the most craziest thing I think I've ever seen. Oh, they're starting. Okay, Tai is going to be on the left side. Arisu is going to be on the right. Gentlemen, whenever you're ready. Very foreboding music for foreboding music for the bronze medal, I guess. A bit too close for Arisu. Tai already on the defensive from Arisu. Arisu throwing some strong offense very early on. Four combo from Tai, keeping himself alive. Arisu with almost no garbage to deal with on his board. Tai trying to make a match of some kind. Oh, but doesn't quite get those purples. He ran out of shake time. That's going to be 1 for Arisu here. Five combo to clear for Tai. Arisu 8 combo into clear. Tai in a very precarious position. Oh goodness gracious, very few shake time to work with here. Meanwhile, Arisu has 2nd and 3rd tier to work with, but doesn't quite have anything to really use here. 5 combo there. Oh, good timing. But Tai doesn't make a match there at the last second. It's 0-2. Game 3 here. This might be a clean sweep for Arisu. Arisu might take the bronze medal as a clean sweep. Tai might end up on 4th. But we'll see. Arisu with a lot of panels to work with. Trying to go for those 5 combos. Very dangerous strategy in the Japanese community, going for 5 combos especially. Considering 5 combo garbage doesn't really stack up to each other. It doesn't stack next to side by side. Tai with panels completely at the very top. A lot of ammunition, but doesn't know how to exactly work with that. He's gonna have to flank the stack just somewhat. He gets a move here. Arisu locked out! Arisu had no moves to make. Tai wins 1. Goodness gracious, that's the strategy Tai is gonna have to go for. Arisu went a little too much on the offense here, trying to get Tai out, but Tai managed to keep himself on instinct and survival alone. Good solid defense from Tai, and managed to get Arisu locked out. You hate to see it, but it happens. Whoop. Arisu is a bit of a difficult situation. Doesn't get that 5 combo in with the stars. Wanted to, but couldn't get to it. 2-2, game 5. It's even now. Tai bouncing back somehow. Isn't going to let Arisu take the sweet, sweet bronze medal that easily. Oh, doesn't get that green matched in. He was going to go for a 7. I saw his paddle set up, but he doesn't quite get to that. Arisu-san here. Put a stutter there, 4 combo. Five combo from Tai. Arisu working on second tier to keep himself alive here. Very interesting play from Arisu. Oh, he makes a green match of some kind, keep himself alive. He's gonna throw some offense, but he's gonna match those stars in time. Yes, he does. 7 combo. Arisu very defensive here with a lot of panels to work with. A minute into the match here. Arisu's gonna have to throw a strong amount of offense of some kind. Oh, 6 combo into clear there. Ooh, 4 combo. Ooh. Oh, Tai wins it. Alright, so Tai has the advantage right now. Obviously couldn't make that match in time. It's now 3-2, game 6. Tai with a 7. Ooh, but has very few panels to work with. Raising the board up a little bit. Ooh, that's dangerous.
I'm feeling giddy. I'm feeling giddy. I'm feeling giddy.
Oh, trying to make the match with. Oh, it doesn't get anything going. He spams it with Tai. Ooh, Arisu going for an 8-chain right on the offense. 4 combos from Tai, seeing that coming. Ooh, but Arisu's going very aggressive here. He notices he had a lot of panels. 4-4 and another 4.
I'm feeling giddy.
Tai's telling with his own 4. Get matching those stars in place. Gets that clear.
I'm feeling giddy. I'm feeling giddy.
Prepare for trouble! Prepare for trouble!
I'm feeling giddy.
Arisu with very few blocks to work with. So far, Tai isn't throwing a lot of offense to Arisu. I think both these players played in Swiss rounds, and Tai had this issue. Tai eventually managed to win, but oh god, wrong scoreboard, excuse me. Alright, 3-3, game 7. As I said, they're going very back and forth about it. But I'm noticing that Arisu is changing up his style specifically for Tai, because Tai plays very defensively. So right now, Arisu is going very, very aggressive so far. When it came to him playing against Foxy Man, he went on a very completely different strategy of going, taking the slow time, trying to wear the opponent down. But like, considering both players throwing strong offense very early on, that isn't the case. If both players are taking the slow methodical time, it's only gonna matter until somebody makes a strong move very early on. So, that said, Arisu has it's a lot of combo damage already in danger. Arisu right now is enjoying a lot of offense compared to Tai, so Tai is already on the driver's seat so far. So far he's taking it slow, so his time on it, 6 combo to clear. Arisu another 6 combo. Trying to get some panels working here, get that match in. Ooh. Oh, but Tai doesn't get that match in. 4-3, match point for Arisu. Arisu wins, 3rd place. If Tai loses, 4th place. So, we'll see what happens. This is game 8. It might be close. Alright, Tai was 6 early on, but Arisu, 4 combo to retaliate. Very strong matches with screens. I think that was intentional. Ooh, but keep himself alive with those stars. Ooh, a lot of I'm noticing a lot of little bits of mistakes here. Don't you fret now, we're almost finished with this set, and afterwards, it's gonna be the finals. We are guaranteed a new champion, so whoever that is, we will crown them. We will crown them proudly. Arisu here. Arisu in a little bit of trouble here, considering he has a lot of powers to work with and no actual combinations to throw. So let's go for a 5 chain right there. He's gonna, okay, matches those screens for the clear there. Ty matches those greens. Oh, goodness gracious, this is gonna be tough. Oh, matches the purples. Alright, he's gonna have to line those up. Oh, good stuff from Ty. Ty is dealing a lot of offense right now. Arisu isn't receiving that much. Oh, never mind. He's received a good amount, but not enough to top his board there, unfortunately, sadly. Maybe now. Try to make that match in. Arisu, again, match point for Arisu. This could be it. Oh, Arisu makes that match. Goes up to second tier and clears the second tier garbage up there. Oop, and that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Arisu wins 3rd place. GG's to Ty. Good job, Ty. Ty did his wonderful best. That's gonna be 5-3 on the side of Arisu. So Arisu is now the 3rd place winner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the finals. Foxy Man versus Pawn. He's known as JYE New, but we just call him Pawn. Alright, I'm going to update the scoreboard real quickly, chat. Let me go ahead. We are moving on to finals. The finals is Foxy Man versus Pawn. Whoever wins is the champion. Yes, exactly. With the amount of, with the amount of skills both players have, it's just a matter of who gets the better offense going so far. Yep, that is it. Alright, so Ty versus Foxy Man. We are waiting for them to select themselves on the board here. Alright, there they are. Oh god, wrong match. Wait, that's... Alright, good. Alright, Pawn is on the left, Foxy Man is on the right. Gentlemen, whenever you're ready, go. Pawn, yes. Pawn. JYE New, Pawn versus Foxy Man. Finals. Here we go. Both these players have severely grown from their time back then. A lot of these players used to play on very slow speeds. Ooh, strong offense. Pawn already in danger with very few penalties to work with here. After those blues in time. Foxy Man already, both already on struggling here. Just playing pure instinct here. Ooh, Foxy makes that green match just in time. Doesn't screw around with those inputs. Pawn matches those green to keep himself alive. Foxy Man locked. Wait, no, hold on, locked out. No moves to make. That was it. First game goes to Pawn. Ooh, this is gonna be dangerous. Foxy Man getting locked out in the first game. This is gonna be rough. We'll see what happens though. One thing is guaranteed though, we're gonna end up with a new champion, and surprisingly, a new entrant into the tournament is gonna become champion. Very interesting to say. Ooh, but Pawn with an 8 chain right off the bat. Ooh, but oh goodness gracious! If Pawn threw just a little bit more offense, and Foxy didn't have a match of any kind, that would have been it. That would have been a quick kill. But not quite so. Anyway, we have a match of some kind. 1 second. Alright. Spawn gonna make a match. Pawn makes a 4. Foxy Man, natural stars, keep himself alive, just barely. Running to that stop time and shake time, using that to his advantage as much as he can. Doesn't make a match. Pawn takes that game 2-0. This might be a clean sweep, but who knows? It's still in with the game. Yes, the Ty who is in the chat right now is the same Ty who plays here. The exact same Ty. Alright, here. Foxy with no garbage on the board. Gets a 5 combo and good setup there. Oh, but bombarded with combo garbage here. Pawn with very few panels to work with. Oh, this is rough. Oh, gets that set up just in time. Good timing from Pawn here. Matches with hearts, 4 combos to clear. A combo. Ooh, this is rough. Ooh, goodness gracious. Foxy doesn't make a match right there. 3-0. This might be clean sweep for Pawn. Pawn so far in the tournament here has gone complete sweep, with the exception of Tai in semis when he lost 2 games, but we'll see. We'll see. Pawn did show a strong showing, but he was only placed in 2nd place behind Vainchu. But of course, with the upset from Arisu against Vainchu, Pawn is most likely candidate for champion, but we'll see. What kind of spam move was that? 6 combo into clear there, but he just kind of spammed it in place. Good offense so far. Look at this. Oh no, Foxy Man doesn't get a match in. This is match point for Pawn. If Pawn gets this one, Pawn is champion. This is as close as it can get. Foxy Man's got to make a comeback of some kind to keep himself alive here. He's going to easily swept if he doesn't do anything quickly. Gets that 5 chain in. Has 2 pillars on left and right. Oh, but this is rough. This is very rough. Pawn might win this one. Let's go, Foxy. Let's go. That's what the chat is saying right now. Shouts on the support for Foxy here. Ooh, goodness gracious. Does Foxy have what it takes? Foxy has some room in 2nd tier, but makes a match. Gets rid of that out of the way. Alright. Pawn trying to go for a 5 combo on 2nd tier, but doesn't quite get that in. He has a 4 combo. Alright, 5 combo from Pawn here. Doesn't quite get those stars matched up, but it doesn't matter. He's probably going to continue with his chain here. Can leave that alone. 4 chain from Pawn here. Foxy, match those stars. Is he going to match the hearts? He's going to match the blues on top. He has some hearts in 2nd tier. Does he notice them? He does notice them, but he doesn't get the match in time. Doesn't get the match in time. That's going to be it. 5-0 for Pawn. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and the new Panel Attack champion, Pawn. Congratulations, Pawn. Good games, Foxy. He had it in him, but Foxy, oh my goodness gracious, Foxy, goodness gracious. All right. All right. Give me a second, chat, while we go ahead and give off the congratulations. Sorry, Vainchu, you are no longer champion. That's gonna go all the way to congratulations, Pawn. You are the new Alright, let me update his name real quickly. Baba Booey. Alright, here we go. Panel Attack champion. Rewarded, and there we are. Purple name. Unfortunately for Foxy, Foxy really took a beating from Arisu. Just could not handle it. Arisu wore him down with the extended games, and I think that kind of messed up with Foxy's gameplay a little bit. Foxy couldn't even make a comeback, couldn't even get a point on the board. But Pawn, though, Pawn did extremely well. Congratulations to Pawn, the new Panel Attack champion. The next tournament, the next Pound Attack tournament is going to be on March, the first Saturday of March. When would that be? The first Saturday of March is going to be, what do you know, March 6th. So let me go and make a post of that on the board. I also want to let you guys know that we are going to have another tournament 2 weeks from now. It's going to be our quarterly report tournament. It's basically a charity event, so it's going to be a lot of more casual matches as opposed to competitive matches. We don't keep track of those. It's basically just for charity event. It's just to promote the word, spread the good word, help the people out here. But that's going to be happening in 2 weeks, February 20th. It's going to be starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys join us for that event as well. As I said, next Pound Attack tournament is going to be on March. We are going to have our quarterly report on the 20th, and then before that, we're going to have a Pound of the Pond Championship on the 17th. So I'm going to make a post about that in the chat. I'm going to let everybody know in the Discord server how that's going to be working on, that's going to be setting up. But for those of you who are watching through me, I appreciate it. But again, I do recommend watching the matches through the Pound Attack spectator mode within the game. If that is unavailable to you, I still appreciate you for joining my streams. Again, anyone is allowed to stream their perspective of the matches. I applaud it. I allow it. Go for it. Go nuts. Please spread the word. There's only so much one person can do, but hey, it is what it is. I want to thank you guys so very much for joining me today. I'm not going to send you guys over to anybody. I do want to let you know there are a couple people that are streaming Pound of the Pond right now. One of them is, of course, Cards of the Heart. He is streaming this game right now. Foxy Man is also streaming. I'm streaming. Cards of the Heart is streaming. So if you want to join Cards, go ahead and join him for his tournament, his speedrunning tournament. He's doing some practice runs. But that's going to be out of me, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys so very much for joining me today. This has been Solitaire. I will see you guys later. Peace.